Hi, hello aspirants. Once again, welcome back to our channel, Bhagi Academy of Mathematics. And this playlist is where you can find video lessons for CAT, MAT and other management exams. Again, we have an interesting question from the concept of numbers. And I won't say this is going to be a very hard question. So, a bit interesting question. Let's see what question here we have this. Given the number 14A19B is divisible by 45. So the moment we read the question, we are able to understand that this is from the concept of divisibility test, right? So let's take a note of what information is given there in the question. Here we have the number 14A19B. Clearly it is going to be a 6-digit number. And here if you see, there are two hidden digits. This A and B are two hidden digits. And let's follow the question. It is given that this number is divisible by 45. Is divisible by 45. This is what is given. So let's continue the question. Then if that is so, then the digit A can be what? This is going to be the question. The digit A can be either, so we have choices like this or this, this or this. So in each of these options, we have got two choices. This or this or this. In that manner, we have the options. And we have to carefully calculate or get an approach to solve this question. Yes, let us now come back to solve the problem. So here is our given number 14A19B. This is divisible by 45. This is what the condition given there in the question. So in that case, we should be clear with some basics of divisibility properties. Okay, fine. Now, since our number is divisible by 45, it is better to break that 45 into, it is better to prime factorize the number. If I want to tell it in a more clear way, we can prime factorize the number 45. Okay, fine, yes. If you try to do so, what happens is you can just factorize this, this 45 in different possible ways. But one good way is to do it by what? 5 into 9. This is going to be a very good approach. Okay, a very good way. Of course, there are many other ways also in which we can do this process. Like for an example, we can even go for 3 into 15. That way also we can, we can part this 45 into two numbers. But that pair 3 into 15 is not acceptable for our calculation. Why? Because if you take the pair 3 into 15, I think it will be better if I explain it, okay? If you take this pair 3 into 15, these are numbers where you have a common factor between them. You understand? This 3 and 15, you have a common factor 3 in both these numbers. So that is the reason you are not taking this pair. Whereas the pair 5 into 9 is a perfect pair for us to play this problem, okay? And you don't see any common factors between 5 and 9 except 1, okay? 1 is going to be a default common factor for any numbers. So here in that way, if you see 5 and 9, there are no other factors, common factors. And so, it is better to take this pair, 5 and 9. And also, it will be better if we know the basics of or the idea of the divisibility test of these numbers, okay? Because the pair we got is 5 and 9. 5 into 9 is what? Is 45, right? So in that way, it is better if we know, it will be easy if we know the divisibility test for each of these numbers. Now let's just quickly revise. What about the divisibility test for 5? What about 5? It's easy to tell, right? For a number to be divisible by 5, the units place or the ending digit should be either 0 or 5. This is what we know, right? And same way for the other number 9, for what about 9? For a number to be divisible by 9, what is the test? Divisibility test is what? The test is, we have to take the number, we have to get the sum of the digits of the number. Like if you have the sum of the digits, if you take all the digits of your number, if you sum it up, and if the sum is divisible by 9, then the number is also divisible by 9. If the sum is not divisible, then the number is also, obviously the number will also not be divisible by 9. Okay, so it is better to just quickly revise these two things. Why? Because these points are what we are going to use here in our question to solve the problem. Yeah, coming back to our number. So almost the preset works are done. Now come to our number. What number is given to us? Our number is, it's a 6-digit number, 14A19B. This is going to be a number. So since this number is divisible by 45, then definitely our number will be divisible by each of these two numbers, 5 and 9. You agree with that? Yes. Now, in the case, since our number is divisible by 5, let's start with the case of 5. Okay. Since our number is divisible by 5, now what we can tell is, we can surely tell the units place of our number should be definitely either 0 or 5 only. We can tell that. Okay, fine, yes. In that case, what is the units place of our given number? What we have in the question? The units place is the digit b. That means our b will be either 0 or our b will be 5. I hope you are able to agree with this. Yes, is the point clear? So are you okay with the flow what we are taking? This is our given number, given it is divisible by 45, and breaking 45 in this way, I also gave you the reason. You should break them as two co-prime numbers. I mean numbers in such a way that they should not have any common factors. So we are coming up with this pair, 5 9s are, and according to the divisibility condition for 5, our number has to be, the units digit of our number should be either 0 or 5. By that reason, by that point, we can arrive that, we arrive at the value of b, the digit b, its value can be either 0 or 5. This is the first point we are getting. Now we will just individually try each of these cases, okay. Let's try the first case, okay. What if b is 0? What happens b is 0? This we will discuss, okay. Now if b is 0, just take this b is 0 in our original number, okay. The given number what we have in the question. So what happens is, now our number becomes 14A190. This is what happens. Now the only hidden digit is this a only. Now this value of a is what we have to find it. Okay, fine, yes. Now what we can do is, let us try to use the second part. Now using the first part, divisibility test by 5, we are able to guess what is the value of the digit b. Now let's use the second one. The second case where we have this number is divisible by 9 also, right? Right? Let's try to use that point. And according to the divisibility test of 9, what is the condition? Sum of the digits should be divisible by 9. That is the condition, right? Now let us take, we have the number ready available with us. Let us take the sum of the digits. Can I just sum all these digits? Let's try to sum it. Okay, so sum of the digits will be equal to, 1 plus 4, let's just quickly add it. So this will be 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus 9 will be 15. 15 plus 0 is going to be again 15 only. So we have 15 plus a. This is what we will be having to be the digits. Okay. We have the digit a also available here. Don't miss it. Okay. So sum of these digits will be definitely equal to 15 plus a. Fine. Okay. Yes. I think now this is enough for us to find what can be the value of a. Very simple. Okay. Now look at this one. This step very carefully. Since our number is divisible by 9, definitely the sum of the digits will also be divisible by 9. In that case, now I think you will be able to guess what can be the value of this a. To make this sum of the digits, the expression 15 plus a divisible by 9, what value you can place for a? You can just think of and tell what number we can place. Very simple to think, right? You can even do a trial and error method. Like you place a as 1, a as 2, a as 3, a as 4. You can just do the process. You will easily come to get that a will be equal to what number? A will be equal to 3. Is it or not? Why? Because 15 plus 3 will be 18, and that 18 will be divisible by 9, and hence making our entire number divisible by 9. That's the point. Okay, fine. Yes. I hope you are now clear with the construction. So what we tried is, for the first case b is equal to 0. We tried to find the value of a using this 9's condition, and hence we are able to get a is equal to 3. So a is equal to 3 is one possible answer for this question. And yeah, coming to the list of options here, list of options we have 3. The possibility 3, we have at options A and C. Is it or not? A and C, each of them are telling 3 to be one of the possibilities. So in that case, let us eliminate options B and D. We can do that, right? Well, because B and D, we don't have that option. So in that case, we can eliminate the other two options. We are left with only options A and C. And once you try to finish off the second case, we will be easily able to get what is the exact answer. Okay, fine. Yes. So let me put a line here. And now again we continue the same process. B is equal to 5. Now let's take B as 5 here in our original number. Now when you try to take B as 5, okay, I think I put a line here also so that they will be separated, okay. And yeah, take B as 5 now. Now what happens is 1, 4, A, 1, 9, 5. It becomes like this. Fine, okay. Now again let's do the same thing. Let's try to take the sum of the digits. Why? Because again, since our number should be divisible by 9, our sum of the digits should be divisible by 9. That's the reason. Now again take the sum of the digits. So now this time what happens is, this time what will happen? So you just take the sum. So it will simply become what? I think it will just become 5 extra. Is it or not? It will become 5 extra. Why? Because 1, 4, 1, 9, 5. This is what we have. Here instead of 0 you have got 5. The others are same, right? So in that case you will be having 15 plus 5 more. So that means 20 plus our A as usual. So our sum of the digits is going to be 20 plus A. And again the question's condition is the same. If at all I want to make the sum of the digits expression 20 plus A to be divisible by 9, what value I can put for A? I think you can just think of until, it's again easy for you to think until, once you just make 9 tables to cross your mind, you can easily tell that, okay. Here also you can do the same game, okay. You need not even trial the value of A, okay. Once you are practiced with it, you can easily quickly just take 9 tables and that will help you to tell the answer. 9 ones are 9, 9 twos are 18. That's what is very closer. So 9 twos are 18. To make this answer to be 18, A can be 3. That's it. Same way, 20 plus A. So it is something more than 20. In that case, you can have 9 threes are 27, right? So 27. Try to make this expression to be 27. 20 plus A is 27. That will be possible only when A is 7. So the other possible value of A will be equal to 7. So that means our answer is either, the value of A can take either 3 or 7, which is going to be option C is the answer. Fine, okay, yes. I hope you enjoyed this question also. So the only thing provided here is, of course, it's going to be a very easy question only. But the thing is, like, you should be clear about these basics of divisibility rules and these divisibility, tests, that also you should be very sure about it. Okay. So once everything is clear, this question is not going to be a very big deal at all. Apart from that, it is just a play of numbers. You just play with numbers. That's it. Okay. Fine. Yes. So yes, successfully I've completed the question. This question also. 3 or 7 is going to be the answer for this question. I hope you enjoyed this question also. And if you feel that this session was useful, please give a like. And as usual, if you feel this would help any of your friends, please do share this video to your friends also. And again, we'll catch up in the next session with some other interesting question. See you soon there. Thank you so much.